Okay, great scholars, let us consider pi. Some things we need to know about the pi. Pi will help us deal with the perimeter or the circumference of a circle, and will also help us deal with the area of a circle. So you need to know some things about the pi, a brief history about pi. Now Archimedes of Syracuse has been working on this pi far back to 40 BC centuries. He has been working on this pi, and because of his effective job on pi, he was formally credited as the one who discovered pi in mathematics. Archimedes of Syracuse was formally credited as the one who discovered pi far back 240 BC. Now, in his work that he has done, Archimedes, in his work that he has done, he said that the pi that he has worked on, or his estimation about this pi, lies between 30(1/7), 30(1/7), and 30(10)/71. From the work that Archimedes did, his estimation shows that the pi lies between 30(1/7) and 30(10)/71. If you use this, if you work with this, if you are able to express these numbers in their decimal form, you see that they lie between the constant value of pi that you already know. So Archimedes was actually formally credited as the one who discovered pi. Now also, mathematical history shows that a Chinese mathematician and an astronomer also gave a close estimation of pi. He used 355/113. His name is Zhu Zhongji of China. Zhu Zhongji of China. His estimation was a 355/113. That was his own estimation. Zhu was able to give this estimation. Zhongzi was able to give this estimation, 355/113, as his own estimation. It is also close, very close to that of Archimedes. They fall in the same range. So if you work out this by simple calculation in decimal form, it will still lie close to the constant value of pi that you still use in our current days. Now, the symbol, this is a Greek symbol. Pi is a Greek symbol. It's a Greek symbol. It came into use in the 17th centuries. Now, it was in the 17th centuries that mathematicians or scholars that are into mathematical field decided to start using this symbol to represent pi. It was from the 17th centuries that this Greek symbol was in place to represent pi, and mathematicians started using that. It was actually introduced by William Jones in 1706. This Greek symbol was used for pi, and it was introduced by William Jones in 1706. William Jones introduced that in 1706. I said the symbol of pi was in full use in the 17th centuries, and it was introduced by William Jones. Now, also, Leonhard Euler also adopted this particular symbol that William Jones used and also made use of it. That was in 1737. So, Leonhard Euler, we are going to deal with Euler's formula when we are treating the 3D shapes, for us to know the vertex, the faces, and the edges of shapes. We're going to be using the Euler's formula. It is actually called Leonhard Euler. He introduced his own and also adopted the William Jones symbol for pi, and he started using it also too in his work in the 1737. So these are some things that you also need to know about the pi. I said we'll be using pi in our class in dealing with the circumference of a circle and also the area of a circle. You should also note this, that history also has it that Liu Yu of China and Aryabhata of India have begun working on pi seriously before even the Greek got to write about pi. Before even the Greek started writing about pi and bringing out articles about pi, great scholars in China like Liu Yu and Aryabhata of the Indian have begun doing effective job about this pi. So pi is used in calculating the circumference of a circle. Pi is used in also calculating that the circumference of the earth. Pi is also used to calculating that. For you to know the circumference of the earth and the circumference of the circle, you need to use pi. Then it was also in history that the first man to calculate the circumference of the earth accurately, his name is Eratosthenes. Eratosthenes was the first man to calculate the circumference of the earth. Eratosthenes is his name. Eratosthenes was the first man to calculate accurately the circumference of the earth. He was able to do that from pole to pole, and his result that he had accurately was 40,008 kilometers. From his calculation, the circumference of the earth is 40,000 kilometers. 40,008 kilometers. That was the calculation of Eratosthenes in calculating the circumference of the earth. Here I said that Archimedes was formerly credited with the discovery of pi. That was 240 BC. And I said in Archimedes' writings, Archimedes of Syracuse said that his estimation of pi lies between 3/1/7 and 3/10/71. I said another mathematician, great scholar that you really need to know about, called the Zhu of the Chinese word, Zhu Chongzi, gave his own estimation of pi that tallies with that of Archimedes in a way, and he said his own figure lies at this point 355/113. If you work this in decimal form, I said you're going to have your answer close to 3.14 or so. And I said the symbol of pi, which is this symbol, is a Greek symbol. That symbol is a Greek symbol, and I said it came into use in the 17th centuries. It came into use in the 17th centuries, and it was actually introduced by William Jones in 1706. It was introduced by William Jones in 1706, and I said Leonhard Euler also adopted William Jones' symbol for pi. That was in 1737, and he started using it also too. And I said pi is used in calculating the circumference of the earth. And the man who actually gave the accurate calculation of the circumference of the earth, I said his name is called Eratosthenes. And from his calculation, the circumference of the earth is 40,008 kilometers. Now, how do we apply pi to the circle? How do we apply pi to circle? In that, pi is used in solving the circumference of a circle. Pi is used in solving the circumference of a circle. So pi is used to multiply the area of a circle, the radius of a circle, twice the radius of a circle to get the circumference of the circle. So pi as a constant value is used to multiply twice the radius of a circle or twice the radius of the earth to get the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is also known as the perimeter of the circle. Circumference is also known as the perimeter of the circle. And circumference of a circle is simply pi multiplying the two radius. Radius in two form. So our answer is 2 pi r. So that is the circumference of a circle. the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Now, since you have two radius, you can as well define the circumference of a circle as pi d. The circumference of a circle as pi d, since two radii will give us one diameter. So the circumference of a circle could be pi d, and it could also be 2 pi r, because you are multiplying two radii of the circle. Here you're multiplying just a diameter, the straight line of it. So here we have the circumference of the circle. We shall be using this formula in solving problems in mathematics in our next class. Thank you.